Can you be in two places at once? I'm going to answer that question from 4 viewpoints. Quantum physics, U.S. government, spirituality, and my viewpoint. Quantum physics, or quantum mechanics, or quantum theory, is the science of the tiny, the science of the micro world, of atoms and molecules, and even smaller. And a basic tenet of quantum physics is that a particle can exist in two places at the same time. Dr. Monroe did a study at the National Institute of Standards and Technology at Boulder, where he took one beryllium atom and it became 2. And then he took those 2 and he stretched them far apart in space, kind of like they were in 2 different worlds, which brings us to the many worlds interpretation of quantum physics, which is the belief that there are many parallel universes existing at the same time. If this piques your interest, I suggest you look into these 2 studies. There's Schrodinger's cat and the double slit experiment. The U.S. government has spent many decades and many millions of dollars investigating the paranormal, investigating psychic abilities of people, specifically remote viewing. Remote viewing is the same thing as astral travel. It's when your body is in one place, but your consciousness is in another place. It could be down the street, it could be in another state, it could be on the other side of the planet. And you can see, hear, and feel what's going on in that other location, and you report it back. The most popular research was the Stargate project by the U.S. Air Force. There is a gentleman named Thomas McNair, who's a retired U.S. Army colonel, and he was involved in the Stargate project. He talks about it. He was one of the originators, and he did remote viewing himself, and he was very good at it. Spirituality, this is a no-brainer. Yes, the spiritual world does believe not only in remote viewing, but it also believes in being in 2 places at the same time. And we've all heard the stories of spiritual teachers, monks, saints, who not only do remote viewing or astral travel themselves, but have been reported to be in 2 places at the same time. As far as I'm concerned, I've done it, so I know it exists. I was one time taking a shower, and all of a sudden, I saw myself from the ceiling of the bathroom. Another time, I was in meditation on my couch, and the spirit of a woman came, took me through a tunnel, and I ended up at the ceiling of a hospital room. She got into the bed, and she told me she was my friend's mother. We had never met before, and she told me she just died. About 15-20 minutes later, my friend called me and told me that her mother died, and she validated everything that I saw and heard in the hospital room. And I'm not telling you this because I'm special. I'm telling you this because I'm normal. And I want you to know that normal people can do astral travel and remote viewing too. But I ask you a question. Is it really astral travel? Or is it just the switching of our consciousness to another part of our entirety, like switching the channels on a TV? So, to answer the question, can we be in 2 places at the same time? Quantum physics says yes. The U.S. government says yes. Spirituality says yes. I say yes. So, why don't you try it?